As much as we want this to end, it will not end. Parents, if you are thinking about putting down a large sum of money to get your kids into school in a way that puts them away from doing the regular and usual requirements and qualifications, meeting those qualifications like every other student, please listen to me. This is an advice that I would like you to consider, and hopefully you will not make that decision. All right, let's get started with this video. If you want to look good in front of other families, first and foremost, you gotta remember and you have to know that there is no perfect family. Every family has its strengths, while another family, that strength might not be a strength to them. It might not be something they thrive in versus the other family. It doesn't mean because their students, their kids, their children have gone through that specific school that your children are also meant to go through that specific school or only that school. We can never be like the family next door. There's always going to be a difference to some extent. If your child is actually dumb, okay, or perhaps you believe that they are dumb, I don't know in comparison to who or to what, but that is your belief, that they're dumb, or you've heard it from multiple people, from schools even. Listen, there are other ways for your child to acquire knowledge. No, I do not tell people not to go to college. Go to college. There's just a different experience about it, and there are some things that you will learn in college that maybe in the world or outside of college you won't necessarily learn. College is its own world, own little world. So it's quite an experience, and I would love for people to have that experience. But college is not the only way for your child to be knowledgeable. There is online courses that people now are giving. There's also books that your children can read. Even the books that are sold for the courses in college, your children can just purchase the books and read it themselves. Go and ask somebody. Tutoring. There's all sorts of ways for your child to be educated. College isn't the only way. Another thing, the child might not be dumb. Your kid might not be dumb at all. It's just that you perhaps do not believe in the potential that is in your child, or you don't see it, or you don't know how to explore that specific potential that is in that child. Every human being in the world has a specific potential, has a specific purpose. We all have strengths in certain areas. I don't have strengths in all areas. The areas where I have the strength, I would love for my parents to push me in that area, for my parents to support me in that area, to believe me in that area, and to understand that that is the area, that is the arena in which I will thrive. And it's okay to understand that. It's great to even know that, so you're not wasting your child's talent, your child's life, your child's time, your child's energy, all of that, and you'll see even your child blossoming and really enjoying what they're doing and putting in lots of effort in what they do and succeeding. It's so possible. Have you ever heard, what is done in the dark will come to light? Whatever you're doing today, don't just think, oh, it's gonna stay just between me and the people involved. Someone will find out. Another chain is gonna create a chain of rumors here, rumors there. That word is going to spread. And at some point you won't be able to stop the word from spreading. Trust me. Do not create a dangerous future for yourself or for your students. Don't do that. Whatever you do today, you're going to feel the wrath of that in the future, either tomorrow or 25 years from now, or 2 years, even 50 years, even generations after you might feel that wrath. So be careful what you do, okay? Because it's going to come to hunt you. There are people who are working hard. I'm talking working hard, energy, time, resources, everything to try to make it to college. Any college, even community college, whatever, some institution, anything. I get it. I understand. Not everybody, let's be real, not everybody wants to put themselves in the shoe of another person. That's just the reality of life, period. We gotta suck it up, okay? But we all have some sort of area where we're not strong in. And so when we're gonna struggle or have some amount of discomfort in that area, and we look around and nobody's trying to wear our shoes, nobody's trying to feel what we're feeling, nobody's trying to be there in our times of depression, our times of loneliness, you're gonna feel how it hurts. Things that you do will come back. If you do great things, positive, good deeds, those same good actions will return to you. I know you're thinking to yourself, oh please, we've tried everything, it just don't work out. The child, we can't help the child. Another thing also people need to realize is the child is a normal human being. It's a normal human being. At some point, every single one of us at some point will realize, oh, we're missing something. Oh, I don't know something. What? I'm ignorant? Oh my God, am I the only one who didn't know that? Everyone will come to that moment where they're just like, okay, I literally just embarrassed myself just figuring out that I actually don't know this, which seems basic to everybody. Some, unfortunately, might not make any decision, might just decide to give up, completely stay in their state of whateverness that they have in their minds. But others will change. Others will try to do better. Will try to get better. Will try to be knowledgeable. You gotta be patient. Patient with these kids. Patient until they find their fitting in life. Nowadays, college, you can go to college at any age. Okay? College will open its arm to you at any age because they understand the power of knowledge, and they understand that people have things they go through. People have periods where it lasts a lot longer than they thought, so a lot of their plans have to be backed up. They have to start certain things later than the usual person. And it's okay. It's life. It happens. Things happen. Certain things that we can't even control. College, you can go to college at any age. If not today, if not right now, be patient. Believe that it can happen all through your child, with your own child's ability and your support, of course. Listen, I understand there's certain people, when they grew up, they didn't have the means. They didn't have the way for them to go ahead and go in school. They didn't have that, so they want to provide that for their kids. I totally understand that. That's great. That's wonderful. It's amazing. I'm happy for you trying to give the best to your children when you didn't have that. But we gotta understand that we can only do so much. Like I said, they're human beings. They have to make a decision at some point. You cannot just keep giving everything for free. Because out there in the world, when they're going to step out there in the world, not everything is going to be given to them for free. There's certain places, certain times in life when they will not be able to rely on you. And it will suck for them because mom or dad never taught them to do things on their own, to be independent, to go through suffering to some extent, to struggle to some extent, to understand that things don't come easy. Not because you don't have the money, not because you're not rich, no, because that's life. It's not easy for anybody. Some people might not have financial issues. Some people have family issues. Some people have health issues. Some people have political issues. Some people have issues where skin issues, dermatologist issues, all encompassing in health. There's different types of issues and problems that we all go through. So if by the end of this video you still feel that it is the right way to get your child in the door, then you need to reevaluate what kind of human being you brought into this earth. What kind of human being you perhaps adopted, if it isn't your child, your birth child. You need to reevaluate that, because to some extent, parents, you have a role to play in the wisdom, the intelligence of your children. When they come and ask you questions, what do you tell them? What kind of places do you bring them to? What kind of things do you show them? Do you teach them? What kind of televised programs do you watch with them? You have a role to play into who they are today, into how much they know today. You don't have the full role. They're grown folks to some extent. They have to make a decision at some point to teach themselves, to acquire certain knowledge. But you also were one of those people who had them for so long, within their very starting years up to where they are now. You taught them. You were their biggest influencer. So a lot of what they know or don't know, their lack of knowledge, or maybe, do you believe in your child's potential? Seriously, do you believe in your child's potential? Do you even know what your child's potential is? Do you even know your child? Do you know where they thrive? Do you know what they're good at? Do you know that? Do you find time to know your child? Or are you trying to perhaps live through your child? Or is there a problem, something that you never dealt with about you up to this moment? Then now you're perhaps trying to deal with it or push it upon your children. Thank you so much for watching. For all of you who already know CreyTV, make sure that you're staying connected. And for those who are new to CreyTV, go ahead and follow on Instagram and like the Facebook page, and also subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching. I truly hope this helped a lot. This was probably one of the serious videos I've done, and I hope it made parents think, honestly, and also students even that will watch this. Have these conversations with your parents. Let them know, if they don't know who you are, your potential, what you can do, what areas of life you're actually good at. Don't just go and do whatever in school, you know. If you want to do communications, go and do communications. If you have a passion for agriculture, go and do agriculture. If you have a passion for makeup, go and do makeup, because that's where you're gonna strive. And yes, I did graduate 2016. Amazing. Trust me, college experience is awesome for any of y'all who are thinking of going to college but who would not like to go about it in ways that's what's been brought up in the news. So it's gonna be great experience. It's gonna be a unique experience. It's not gonna be easy at all, but there's no experience like college experience, definitely. And trust me, you can make it. Yes, you can. You're gonna be very knowledgeable, very bold as you come out of college. It's gonna be beautiful, trust me. It's not gonna be easy, because life isn't easy, but it's gonna be great. Once again, thank you for watching. See y'all next time. Bye.